Alright everyone, welcome to my second live stream. Got my Diet Mountain Dew, some water, and we're gonna head to Milwaukee. And I'm gonna attempt to vlog this thing. Starting out here at the former McHenry Kmart. Got the Kmart graveyard right there behind me. I'm gonna switch the orientation here in a moment, so you can look at the road and not just me the entire time. But we have roughly an hour and 15-minute drive to Milwaukee, and I am going to attempt to vlog this thing, live stream this thing.
Take the next left toward McCullum Lake Road, then turn right onto McCullum Lake Road.
Yeah, you're gonna hear my GPS behind me there.
Take the next right onto McCullum Lake Road, then turn right onto State Route 31 North Richmond Road.
Live stream the road thing here.
At the light, turn
GPS
right onto State Route 31 North Richmond Road.
The live stream will let me like multitask things or whatever. Not sure how much I'm gonna be able to see comments, live chat and all that. Still trying to figure that out on my phone. Although I figured out from the
Continue
last
for
live
10
stream
miles.
that apparently the live chat does show up, but sometimes it takes about a day after it officially uploads the video onto your channel. Kind of weird. Alright, I chose the live chat setting here. So I may or may not see your comments until after it gets uploaded. But yeah, we're gonna go to Wisconsin. We're gonna go to Milwaukee, or appropriately the western suburbs of Milwaukee. And no one's live yet, but that's okay because hopefully some of you will watch this after it's uploaded later. We're headed out to the suburbs of Milwaukee. We are going to be doing some mall vlogging today. Retail mall vlogging. Hopefully, if we have time, we're going to do 3 different videos. Two malls, and kind of a, well, you know, there's one particular place, and this is actually where we're gonna end the live stream when we actually get there, is, you know, all these malls are getting torn down for mixed use development, you know, the outdoor shopping centers, apartments, that sort of thing. Well, there's actually a mixed-use development that already exists, and is actually pretty awesome. I've been there once or twice during my Milwaukee adventures. Never vlogged it, but it's a really cool place with a particular cool feature that I like. It's kind of neat. A little outdoor recreation area. I want to show you that. So hopefully, it's kind of a big task, but I'm going to try. I still have to be back in McHenry in the late afternoon there, so it's going to be interesting. But I don't know, today felt like a good day to try and do this. All three of these places I'm going to visit today have been on my list for a while. One of which I have vlogged before, so there's a little hint. A mall that I have done and has done excellent views on the channel. We're going to revisit that place because we're in the area, so it definitely, even though probably not much has changed since that vlog, it is a when in Rome moment for sure. We need to check this out. But it's also kind of interesting because it's one of these, you know, mixed-use developments are replacing the indoor malls. Well, there's a traditional indoor mall not too far from this really cool outdoor mixed-use development. So I want to showcase what a proper mixed-use development actually looks like. And what we could eventually, in 5, 10, 15 years, see when all the malls in Chicago and area apparently will be torn down. Except for like Woodfield, maybe, you know, during those. Alright, we have my buddy, Nocturnal Miss. Yay, welcome, Miss. Thank you for joining on the live stream today. So I don't know how well this is going to go, only because there's two ways I could take you guys up here. And I want to take you guys a little more of the scenic way. Kind of to the Wisconsin countryside. It's kind of interesting from McHenry, you know. There's a couple of expressways. You got I-43, I-94. Either one of those I could take would be logical, but especially going into the southwest burbs of Milwaukee, you can pretty much take all the country roads from McHenry, which is pretty nice. But I don't know how well the cell signal is going to be out here, so the live stream may drop. Hopefully it just reconnects when I get cell signal again, so we're basically going to take, well, we're going up to Genoa City right now. Thought it would have me take Johnsburg Road, Wilmot Road, but wants me to take to Burlington. Basically, I'm going to Burlington, Wisconsin, but I'm going to go to Genoa City. The side roads up there, like, I think it's Highway 83 and Highway 86, something like that. Alright, so far the screen's going good. Yeah, audio might be kind of weird. I have sort of a janky setup here on dash. So I like for somewhere to put my phone. I also have the AC blasting, which might not help the sound as well. I'm taking a van today. Unfortunately, AC is sort of iffy on this van right now. It is something I need to get fixed at some point. But yeah, so I have mounts to hook onto a vent and mount to hook into like my cup holder, but I don't really have a good mount for putting my phone on the dash here. So basically what I got, and I'll show you this really quick. I don't want to, it's kind of tight on here, but yeah, I'll show you this sometime when I get actually stopped somewhere. But I have an old dashboard mount for like an old GPS back in the days when we didn't necessarily have GPS on our phones. I had an old Garmin GPS for a few years, and my phone, the size of this phone, which is, I have the S23, and it was the same size as the S10e that I had before this, 7-something inch phone, whatever. It fits perfectly in this little GPS mount thing, so it's kind of how I have my phone right now. It's actually pretty secure. Fun fact, I don't know, fun fact, but this little setup here that I have with my Garmin GPS mount is actually the same way that I filmed the very first video and a couple others on the channel. I did a sort of time-lapse thing of I-390, the Elgin O'Hare, the weird little kind of expressway that goes not to Elgin or not to O'Hare. Elgin O'Hare, and then they changed their name to I-390. But when I-390 first opened as a toll road, 2016, I did a video on that. That was the first video on the channel, and I used the same little setup for that setup. But I will invest maybe once I start getting, like, you know, some money into the channel, but you know, it's not expensive. But now I'm going to do more live streams. I want to maybe get something a little bit, you know, a little bit more official to hook this phone up for these drives.
We found a faster route via US 12 West and I-43 North, which saves 9 minutes.
Yeah,
if you prefer to stay on the current route, tap no thanks.
Can I tap no thanks? Alright, I'm back. Oh, Freedom is... Hey, buddy! It's my buddy! Alright, how you doing? Alright. Welcome, Freedom is Pain. Check out his YouTube channel, one of the featured channels on my page. He's got some really cool music on there. So I don't know, this may also disconnect, like if I have to go back between my maps and stuff, I don't know if the live stream disconnects or exactly how that works. But welcome. And yeah, get another quick recap. We are testing out a driving live stream. We are headed up to Milwaukee. I'm taking you to my first stop. I'm going to try, if I have enough time, to do 3 different retail mall things. And try to hit the retail mall stuff kind of heavy. These videos probably aren't going to come out until December, to the earliest, because of my video backlog, but I had sort of a goal to get a little boost in viewership. I mentioned it before. Yeah, the retail mall stuff does really well on the channel as far as views go, and I'm about 3/4 of the way as far as watch hours. Maybe I get like 4,500 or so, and then 1,000 subscribers. I'm, you know, a little over 100 away from 1,000, so I don't think that'll take too long. I might be able to get to that point this year, but then I need to get like about 3/4 or so, maybe a little less, to getting that 4,500 watch hours, and then I can finally activate the monetization stuff. So I'm kind of hoping that once all these retail videos I'm going to be doing this Fallout stuff finally gets up on the channel and starts to kind of go through the system, we might, you know, give a little boost. It might be just enough to get us over that mark. So I've been kind of at that 3/4. I don't know, even with 3,000 watch hours, whatever it is. I'm not even sure the exact amount, but whatever it is, I'm kind of always in that point. So it's like 4,500 watch hours for the last 365 days. So, you know, it does not like it really accumulates. You just kind of have to get enough of a boost to get over that. And that's kind of my goal there. So I'm also, well, we're going to Richmond too. I should probably let you guys know too, like where we are at certain points. And we're checking out too, because I got to see, my phone is going to get a little hot too, unfortunately. So that might affect us doing the live stream the full trip, but we shall see. We're going to Richmond, Illinois right now. We're almost to Wisconsin. Hey, we got 2 viewers now. Awesome. Welcome, everyone. Live stream, yeah. I'm hoping that helps. I don't, they're 100% sure, like, if how exactly that counts towards things, but I'm kind of hoping that helps. Yeah, that's yeah, my phone kind of likes to overheat in the sun, so we're kind of fingers crossed. I'm also kind of losing battery life a little bit with that, even though I got it in a charger, but I'm gonna have to watch that. But yeah, so I'm kind of hoping that pushes up the watch hours.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto North Burlington Road.
Okay, now we're gonna turn right up here. I got to go over to Golf Mill in October, because I think they're closing at the end of October, unfortunately. Got to go over to Golf Mill. I want to check out a mall in the Rockford area that I haven't vlogged before.
Turn right onto North Burlington Road.
There's a couple kind of close back to my hometown from my childhood. There's like at least one more from my childhood that I haven't vlogged yet. Once I get down,
continue
back
for 4 miles
in the city. All right, so we're headed out kind of towards the Twin Lakes, Wisconsin area. We are officially in Wisconsin, so far the live stream is going good. Hello, everyone. We're down to 1 viewer now. I had 2 for a short while.
Welcome to Wisconsin.
And my GPS just said welcome to Wisconsin. We are officially in Wisconsin now. That's right. A small little portion of Burlington Road is still technically in Illinois. So now we're kind of, like I said, we're taking the back roads up here. So we're just gonna vlog, or we're gonna do our live stream to the first stop, and then just do my own little videos. Don't know if I might do some shorts. We'll see what's kind of interesting, but it's going to be kind of a quick stop at each place. Just all 3 of these are ones that I've been wanting to do again. I said one is kind of a new mixed-use development, which is pretty cool. What I like is they didn't actually tear down a mall to build this place. So they're going to do it the rest of them. And then there's 2 malls in the area, one that I have vlogged before, one that I haven't, in the western suburbs of Milwaukee. So you might know one if you've been following my mall vlogs. The second, and what'll be the second mall, will be our final stop. I have to look at Google. I don't know if it's in Milwaukee or not. It's either Milwaukee or right. I should know that. I can't think of it offhand. So technically that may be. I'm not going to do too much. I don't really know if just because I'm restricted on time, I don't think I'm going to go into the city much, if not at all. Because I just don't have a lot of time. Like, there's a casino that I like to go out to there, and we're kind of limited. I got to get back. I got to be in McHenry around like 4 o'clock or so. So, we're just going to kind of do this. One of the malls, I might do a food vlog, the food court type deal. I don't know which one. So we'll see about that. That's about it. And then we're just going to drive back. I'm going to get some cheap Wisconsin gas while I'm up here. Call it a day. That's really probably my only vlog thing for this week. I really do need to kind of take a break from the vlogging so I can get caught up with the editing. I did vlog over at McHenry's Light the Night. That was pretty cool. That was kind of a quick thing. I didn't have a lot of time for that. I did do a little food vlog there. Had some Polish pierogies. They were real good. So kind of mixed things up a little bit with that. I did not get to attend at night when they actually light the globes. Didn't work out my work schedule, but I was able to do it last year somehow. I don't know. I must have been off work that night or something. I don't know. But all right, so we're in the Twin Lakes area now. I guess I can flip it back over here. There we go. keep this going as long as the connection's going and my phone doesn't get too super hot and yell at me. Just wanted to show you the Wisconsin countryside. And one of my, I've had one or two comments on the videos, you know, about like, oh, Wisconsin's got beautiful countryside, or I miss Wisconsin, and I've been in Wisconsin a long time. And so I thought it would be fun to show you guys this. I don't know when the next driving live stream is going to be. This is kind of, I didn't have a chance to, like, eventually you'll see I did take a little day trip out to Janesville, filmed the mall out there again, and something else I think too. Maybe like, I think, yeah, I did like a video around the Ice Age Trail out there, and I think something else too. Oh, I went back to Rotary.
In 1,000 feet, right. Turn left onto East Main Street.
Yeah, I went over to Rotary Botanical Gardens. So yeah, I did a few videos out there. That was one of the big trips I did this summer. I haven't had time to do a lot of road trips, so the next one I might, just for the heck of it.
Take the next left onto East Main Street, then turn right onto 368th Avenue.
It'll be a little different than this, but I hope you guys got me there. I gotta be kind of doing a weird turn around here. I'm not 100% sure why. I usually don't have to do this, but okay. Maybe there's a road closed or something. Yeah, okay, this is really odd. So usually I don't go this way. I usually take Johnsburg Road up and get kind of in the Salem Lakes area.
Take the next right onto 368th Avenue, Burlington Avenue.
Oh, okay, so this connects to Burlington. Well, it's Burlington Avenue, but yeah, this will. Yeah, Twin Lakes is really cool. I love this area.
Continue for 7 miles.
When we were looking for houses, I'm not gonna say I almost moved here. I don't know exactly how much the wife wanted to move to Wisconsin, but there was a house. Is it here? I don't remember exactly where, but there was a house somewhere right in this neighborhood that I really, really liked. Had a really cool, like, hilly view of the lake and everything, and almost moved up to Twin Lakes. But by the time we were kind of, talking back, I mean, she was at least entertaining the idea about going to Wisconsin, but by the time we had talked about it, it already had gone. Well, I'm not gonna say it got sold. It just disappeared off the market. Like, it had a listing on Zillow, and then a week or so later, it was gone. But I really kind of liked that house, and yeah, that's the closest I've ever come to moving to Wisconsin. Then obviously we ended up in McHenry, but yes. All right, so now we're taking this to 83 North. Yeah, not 100% sure why I took me this way, but that's cool too. So, yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but no. All right, we got. Okay, so we're at one lake. I thought we had 2 viewers, but no, that's the lakes. We got 2 lakes, and we're at 1 viewer right now. I know people will watch this later, because my last live stream I had the max at 4, but then it shows that I had like 50-something watches on it, so I'm guessing these were view counts later. Okay, random kids. Can you go on your side of the road, please? Thank you, kids. Oh, got a Trump sign over there. Anyway, I think the next live stream thing I'm going to try to do, it's going to be looking a lot different than this, is when I do go down to Golf Mill. That's going to be probably about the same drive as this, at least an hour, maybe a little bit more. That'll be like taking, I forgot how it would take me down there, but it'll probably be like taking Highway 12 down towards I-94 and Edens Expressway and down that way to like connect back up with Highway 14. So that could be fun. I don't know exactly when. I only have seen with Golf Mill, I've only seen one article. No, it wasn't even an article. It was Wikipedia. It's official that Golf Mill is going to be repurposed to a mixed use. But that one, it's kind of neat. They're going back to their roots, and they're going to have like the outdoor shopping area with the actual like windmill, water mill thing around there, kind of harkening back to its original days. There's a whole story. My golf mill video is up if you want to check it out. I don't do a great job with talking about the history, but I do discuss a little bit what happened with that place. It has an interesting backstory. But the Wikipedia article for Golf Mill says it's going to close October 31st. I don't know if it's any different. Again, I have vlogged it. It's not going to be different, but I would like to at least vlog it one more time before it shuts down, even though I don't have a lot of history with that one. So stay tuned for that, I guess. I don't know when it. Maybe I'm going to say probably, because I don't want to go too soon. If I'm going to vlog it, I want to be where it kind of has like more of the things are closed down, has that sort of more dead mall aspect to it. So I want to vlog that other indoor area that kind of has that retro. You got to watch that video if it's cool. It's like Golf Mill has this whole history of it being like, so there was like a weird Sears anchor right in the middle of the mall. And then when that closed down, it basically divided the mall in half. And then, for whatever reason, they only decided to, when they did like a renovation in 2000 something, I don't remember what it was, 2006 or something, I don't know, they renovated it, but they only renovated the south half of it. And then left the north half as is, and looking like an old, like, 80s, untouched 70s, 80s mall. It's really, really awesome, and hoping when I head there in mid-October, mall is still open, and both sides of that mall are open still, so that's going to be pretty cool. And I might do a live stream as we go down there, so, yeah. Alright, this is my sort of janky setup here. Yes, this is just posting a GPS thing, and I'm gonna flip it over here. Hello everyone, because I just need to, I'm gonna host it here for a second, because I just need this phone to kind of, so temporary placement here, not much to show you right now, so just need this to cool down a tad bit. I have my phone charger with me, so it will be my little portable anchor phone battery thing, so I'll be able to get this charged when I get in the mall too. Hopefully, when this is going to be one of the things that's going to factor into me doing live stream vlogs like this during the summer. This phone is going to get hot, especially if the sun's out. It's not just a problem with this phone. I have the Samsung Galaxy S10 as well. Got hot in the car. Even if I'm just like doing a normal GPS thing, not when I'm live stream, if I've got maps on or something, it can get hot. The S10 did as well. It's just kind of unfortunate, but just the way this thing is. But hopefully it'll be a little cooler when I can come back in October to golf. So. Yeah, welcome guys. Okay, yeah, so I apologize for that. Yeah, so you're not hearing it, unfortunately, because I got it right next to the AC, because I'm trying to kind of cool this guy down a little bit. But I will have it back up in the mount shortly here. But I'm surprised that it hasn't. I've had enough cell signal now. Like, I haven't seen any messages that it, couldn't connect or whatever, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, just let this thing cool down a little bit. See, we're going on 30 minutes right now. See, we're probably about halfway here. Alright, let's Yeah, I shouldn't be holding my phone guess, but in a more countryside now, so whatever. About a little under 2 miles to Highway 83, and we're going to kind of turn into more of an express, well, not express, but Highway 36 is kind of a little bit of a freeway, so. But we are not officially going to go on any interstates today, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's partly the live stream, but then I gotta kind of blame the phone too, just because it doesn't take much to heat up these Samsungs. It's the battery and the problem with the Samsungs, well, I mean, I guess it's a good thing doing what it should, but what happens is after the phone gets a little hot, it doesn't do like a fast charge or whatever. It kind of goes into a slow charge mode, so it doesn't, like, you know, I don't know, like combust or something, I don't know. But it goes into a slow charge, but then when you're doing a live stream, it's going to eat to the battery faster than it charges. And that's kind of an issue. And that's the issue I have, and that, you know, I can do maps, I can have whatever on. Just anything that's, you know, doing a constant, you know, when it's idle, it's fine, but when the phone gets hot like this. And what's nice is when I have, see, this is my mount right here. I also can't really switch the orientation, otherwise you would be looking at me like sideways if I put the phone in here. But it cools it down really well because the AC is right behind here. So it actually, even if I have something going on, it'll keep the phone cool. This is a nice area through here. This is not really, wow, this is pretty. No fall colors yet, but we're not, we're probably not going to be getting fall colors for a while. I'm sort of changing that one, but we have like a cool day coming up on Monday where it's going to be like in the 60s. It's going to be really nice tomorrow. I should.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Wisconsin 83 North.
Today's Monday, I think, right? Yeah, I don't know. My weekends are always weird, but Tuesday is going to be nice and cool. And, okay, I think we're getting 83 now. Tuesday can be real cool, and it's going to get hot again, and like upper 70s, and, you know, kind of sucks. Affected by heat, so kind of sucks. So for her with that, I mean, I like the warmth, but although I am kind of ready to start seeing a little bit of fall happen. All right, I think we're good. I'm gonna get this thing in a mount, back in the mount in a second.
Continue on Wisconsin 83 North for 2 miles.
Oh, I did get your email, Nocturnal Miss. Always a dream. Can now. I do have an email. Well, I've always had email. Never had a dedicated email for the channel. Just like account emails and all that. But you can check that out. I have it linked on the YouTube channel if you want to email me. And then also, I put up a Linktree thing. I just felt like I should do it because all the cool YouTubers do it, you know. I just have the, the YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, email. I know there's a lot of creators will say that use that to, because it's one of the few safe places that do so. They use that to promote their OF. I do not have an OF. I could use the income that comes with an OF, but I don't think anyone would pay for a Memories by Wayne OF, so unfortunately, but I would love to get that income full right now. So I'm not linking any of that kind of weird stuff. Eventually, if I get like I kind of have thought about doing the Ko-Fi thing, which is just a very, very basic. You can do memberships and stuff like that, but I don't really know what I would do as far as memberships or bonus content. I barely have time to put out the regular videos. But you can put a basic like tip jar type thing, and I'm thinking of doing that. So there could be a Ko-Fi link on that thing at some point. Again,
in a quarter mile, turn right onto Wisconsin 11 East, Wisconsin 36.
I don't know if I'm going to go as far out as putting like full-on Patreon thing at some point, maybe. Again, if I had time, I would like to do like Justin Scar does. If he does like he uses his Patreon to put out like what he calls the morning announcements, basically his like daily podcast thing.
Take the next right onto Wisconsin 11 East, Wisconsin 36.
I would like to really check out his. That'd be kind of cool. But again, I just, I would
continue on Wisconsin 36 for 10 miles.
These live streams, it's like once a week maybe, but not worth it. All right, now we're kind of going on the mini expressway. Now we gotta flip this over. We are on East 11, East 36, North 83. We're on everything right now. Welcome. Now we're gonna catch up. Now we're gonna make up some time here. I still consider this the back roads because this is technically, although it looks a lot like an expressway, it's technically not an interstate. So I still sort of consider this the back roads, and this does shorten the time quite a bit for us to get up to Milwaukee. But outside of once we left McHenry and Johnsburg, we have not had even a stoplight yet at this point. So I love this. I love the little back road method here to get to. That I could take these back roads and within an hour or so get to Milwaukee. I think that's just really awesome. Yeah, we're going to cruise on this guy for a while. But yeah, we are not that far. Hopefully you guys are seeing everything good. I do think the water stream did disconnect at one point because my little clock thing up here did say 30 minutes, and now it says 16 minutes. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if we're going to have, like, when it uploads, if I'm going to have multiple clips of this thing. I don't know. Again, I'm learning this thing, so I do apologize. It's staying connected a lot better than I thought it would. My cell carrier can be spotty out in southeast Wisconsin. I will say that. Just we'll leave it at that. For a couple miles, I could have 5G, and then for another couple miles, I could have no cell signal. It's very weird out here. I don't really understand that. It's rural area, but like I'm not out in like remote Montana, so I don't know what my provider's deal is out here. It's not enough to get rid of it. It's great in McHenry for the most part. Alright, State Highway 11 closed to through traffic. I don't know where. That's not going to affect us, I don't think. The AC's working right now in this vehicle. It has a mind, but the issue with my AC here is the condenser likes to randomly turn off for whatever reason. I have brought it in to look at, got some quotes at it. Condenser might need to be replaced. Also, they have noticed a leak. But I think the issue is less to do with the leak and something with the condenser, but not the cheapest thing. So normally I'd be taking my smaller car up to Milwaukee because of the gas with my wife, again, because her MS doesn't want to deal with this the van when she runs her errands, pick up the kids and all that, etc. So we're basically on a sort of outer loop of Burlington. To our left is pretty much Burlington. I've done a couple of Burlington. Burlington's a pretty cool town. I don't know what I'm going to do after next. I've covered a lot of stuff in the, I think, 3 vlogs I've done now. In Burlington, did a nighttime drive-through and did 2 daytime ones, one checking out parks and then one checking out the downtown area. Where we ate at Flippies. There's a sign over there on our right saying welcome, saying to go right to go to Burlington. So we loop around here and then we're going to go on a Highway 164 north, which will basically take us to the southwest suburbs of Milwaukee. So pretty cool. Yeah, such an easy drive to get out here. Not necessarily my closest mall, but for the malls that we're going to today, but just one of those things where I didn't have any other things I had to worry about. We've had a lot of stuff going on with the kids now, and activities and school and things, and got to balance between my wife and my work schedules, trying to figure out how to bring our kids to all these different things. I do love that they're active in school, that's for sure. They definitely participate in a lot more stuff than I did. Alright, need to get some of this minivan V6 power here and get on over to the left. That's the one thing I do love about this minivan. It's got a V6, man. This thing has got some pickup. I have no problem catching up with traffic. This thing sucks with gas. I'm not gonna lie, this thing sucks with gas. It gets like half the MPGs of what my smaller car does, but this thing has got some pickup on it. They're just an old minivan, but this thing can move. Definitely notice a difference. Alright, how are we doing all? Actually, I gotta turn this AC down a little bit over here. Am I missing any comments here? Try not to mess with my phone too much. That's one thing I just can't figure out. It's like I'll see a comment when it pops up, but then you gotta just click in the right spot for it to like show up again. Like I just want the comments to stay up there on my phone. They go up there for a second, then they fade away, and then I gotta like double click on just the right area at the bottom left of my phone for them to appear again. So like if I'm looking at the road, like I should be looking at the road, I might miss what you guys post. It is weird, but I'm not like most live streamers, and they got the, they have the multiple monitors, and they do the gaming, and they got their Twitch and their YouTube live stream chats on one monitor, whatever. Yeah, it's just me screwing around with my phone, so. I don't really do any PC gaming. I don't really have a quality enough PC to do any sort of gaming on it right now. Eventually, I do need to get a very old editing setup, so. Do I have chat? Yes, I do have that. So I do see everything now. It just pops up and goes away. It's just kind of the way it is. I think that's expected. I don't know, but yeah, no, I do remember that from last time. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, I do have that set from last time. I switched that over right as I started the live stream or something. So yeah, there's a little setting on there to see if I click that right now. Live chat, all messages are visible. Okay, so yeah, it is selected. They just don't stay up there for. Okay, so look at my charging percentage actually did go up a little bit because of me holding it by the vent. So yeah, I know I kind of screwed up the charge that helped. But I don't want to like drain out my battery completely before I get to these malls. So. But yeah, I would like to get like I don't know. I guess I can't really like live stream from a GoPro, right? Yeah, because I can't really. I don't think a GoPro would connect to my Google account. So as I try to think of what might be better options for me to do. I don't know how. I know a lot of people do, or at least I say a lot of people, but the people that I watch, I watch like the Carpetbagger. There you go. I don't know if you know who knows the Carpetbagger, but he's like an Animal Woo, does a travel vlogs and stuff like that. But he does a lot of these live streams like this while he's on the road, and I don't know if he just uses his phone or what, but yeah, I gotta look into that. Eventually I'll look into a professional setup. Shout out to Taylor. I don't know if Taylor's she's not watching now, but actually she told me that she doesn't really like go on with the Google account, so I don't think I'd ever see her comments or whatever. But my daughter's friend, who's
in
like,
half a mile,
kind of
turn left onto Wisconsin 164 North.
She actually watched. There's a few. Actually, there's more of my kids' friends that watch my channel than even my own friends. I think it's kind of funny, but shout out to all my besties from my kids' besties from McHenry. But yeah, she watches my channel, and yeah, it's fun. fun because I pick her up once in a while.
At the light, turn left onto Wisconsin 164 North.
Love talking to anyone I can to about some of my adventures, but yeah, she recommended, which is really a great idea, but she recommended, and I know it wouldn't be that much expensive, so it's not like I'm going to wait till I get donations, but she had recommended doing the like wireless Bluetooth microphone, which I see a lot more YouTubers do now than, you know, previously, but and I think because I have, obviously this phone is relatively new, so I don't think it would be an issue getting it, but I would just, you know, and obviously I have Bluetooth, so yeah, I guess you just literally just connect.
Continue on Wisconsin 164 North for 15 miles.
You get more professional sound, so she gave me that suggestion, so thank you, Taylor, if you ever do watch this. I definitely will take that into consideration. We'll look at Amazon, Best Buy. And, I have a Best Buy account and credit through them now, so I get a lot of coupons through Best Buy. Yeah, I was always been kind of resistant to like investing money into this channel before I actually make money with it. But then, you know, as people have told me before, and I can't argue with that, you know, you need to invest money to make money, etc. You know, so I'm not buying any super fancy DSLR for this channel yet. We'll wait until I get monetized for that sort of thing. But you know, little things like a better mount would be nice, and then the little Bluetooth microphone, that would be probably pretty cool. I see a ton of shit. See, within like just within the past couple of years too, like I, you know, watching some of my channels, you know, like 2 years ago, no one was using it. Now everyone has these little Bluetooth mics. I'm guessing the prices has gone down significantly with these things, because no one, even when they have the fancy cameras, you know, they'd have their fancy DSLRs or whatever, and then they have the big shotgun mic or whatever hooked up to the top of the thing with the little, you know, and she recommended, she said that, Taylor also said that you can like get the little muffler thing for the wind noise, which I'd love to get rid of that. The S23 is not as bad with the wind noise as the S10 was, I'll say that much. We have an estimated ETA right now at 1106. So, you know, people come into fancy cameras with like a regular phone. No one was, you know, obviously using any of that. Who was doing a phone thing like me. But everyone now, yeah, this is saying about how it's gotten really popular. So you've noticed it too. Everyone's got these little things now. It's like, I guess I would assume it probably charges up via USB, and then, you know, plug it in overnight, and probably lasts a decent amount of time, I would assume. Everyone's doing that, so I'm going to look at the price. I might be surprised how cheap it is. That would be kind of cool. You know, because I don't really have, because I have an older PC, era, oh boy, I don't know, 2014 or so laptop. So I got very basic, I literally edit these videos with Windows Movie Maker. It's a basic Windows 7. The whole story about how I got this laptop, I did not expect to have this laptop post-2020, but there's an interesting story behind that. I don't know if I can discuss it publicly. I might send you an email about this at some point. Discussing my editing setup. I don't know how much I can discuss that publicly, but I would say for legal reasons, but we'll just say I'm just probably not a big deal at this point in 2024 to discuss it, but kind of keeping it on the down a little bit. I technically probably shouldn't have had that laptop past 2020, we'll just say that. It's kind of a story behind that, you can guess if you want, but yeah, I've had this thing for, it's the only laptop that I've edited. It's a Dell laptop, and like I said, it's 2012, 2014 era, and Windows Movie Maker. It's the original laptop that I've edited, like, since my first video on it. I need to get, like, I'm not really good with fancy software. I know we kind of discussed that in the email too, Miss, about, yeah, or some of our technology things that we have, but like the Adobe Premiere Pro stuff, I'm not that smart to do all that stuff. I don't think I'd ever learn how to use that sort of stuff. I would love to get good at that, but like I'm not artistic. I can't, like, I don't do thumbnails through Photoshop, or I literally I will load Windows 7, so I got Windows Movie Maker on there or whatever, or Windows Media Player, what they call it, and then we'll you know, load the video in there, do a screenshot of the, you know, computer, you know, print screen, and then where I want the thumbnail, and then I use Windows Paint. Literally use Paint. I mean, it's very basic stuff, and then crop out where I want the screenshot. So it's kind of funny. All right, I guess let's flip it over here. So yeah, we're doing good. Like I said, I think the lights can cut out at one point. I don't know if it's all going to be in the same or how it's going to show up on my live tab later. That's going to be interesting to see. But so far we're good. I mean, I haven't seen it. I've seen like once, like maybe I've disconnected, but we're going close to another 30 minutes. We should be pretty close. I don't know if we're considered the suburbs. I think we're getting close to the suburbs of Milwaukee because I see County Line Drive. So we're headed north. We're about 10 miles from Highway 18, which is basically where our first destination is going to be. And that's where I'm going to end this live stream. Then I'm going to do my official vlog at that point. We're County Line. Okay, so we're County Line Road, but we're at Waukesha County. But I don't think... well, no, actually, we're not going to go to Milwaukee County. Because our first stop is in Waukesha County. So our first two stops, first two videos, is going to be Waukesha County. And then the last one, I don't know, our last stop today, I don't know if it is in Milwaukee or a suburb, but it's in Milwaukee County. But all three places I'm going today are fairly close. So obviously I just got to factor in with what I'm doing today. Each stop will be fairly quick. You know, it's just to walk through them all. It's not nothing too intense, but I got to factor in it's going to take me about another hour, 15 minutes to get back to McHenry, and I got to be back in town by like 4 o'clock today. So, yeah, I was really debating on what to do today because it's a beautiful day, but it's also still very warm right now. I could do a nature thing, but it's still a little warm. Definitely, I like the temperatures. I'm ready for sort of the fall nature walk things going on. Yeah, I definitely have to email you back this that they kind of mentioned about your little walk thing you have going on. I'm very interested in that. Some things I want to talk to you about, you know, a little bit more about that and find out about dates and stuff too, because I kind of want to find out more about that walk. And, October is going to be a busy month. November is going to be a very busy month. Something very big is happening for me and the channel at the end of November. I haven't really discussed it. I'm not going to discuss it too much because it requires a lot of money. We'll just say that. But we had planned supposedly to do something towards the end of November around Thanksgiving, and I'm pretty excited to vlog that. But yeah, October is kind of busy, so you know, fingers crossed I can maybe attend that thing that you posted. It'd be pretty cool. So we're in Big Bend, not London, but we're in Big Bend. I think we're kind of pretty much Milwaukee suburbs at this point, southwest suburbs. But yeah, I mean, it's an hour drive, but it's a really easy drive. I still haven't really done a stoplight. We're actually going to have one of our first stoplights up ahead here as we're getting closer to the suburbs. Pretty cool. There's definitely a few towns out here. Oh god, I can't even think of the names. I forget which ones now, but there's some towns out here I do want to check out. I'm just trying to find like stuff interesting enough, you know. I mean, there's a few nice little downtowns I could definitely vlog. And, yeah, it's a nice area. I don't know too much about this town. I can't think of anything particular here. But yeah, I think we're kind of sort of running edges of Milwaukee at this point now. Like I said, I would love to go downtown, do downtown Milwaukee and do the riverfront again, and you know, the casino and all other sort of thing. But yeah, I just want to focus on these malls and just kind of start getting back to home. I will definitely. I'm planning to hopefully get back to Milwaukee because there's a lot of things I want to do in Milwaukee. I want to do China Lights, but I don't know if I'm going to do it this year, just because of money. It's really cool. I've logged it back in 2016, the China Lights thing up here, but it's not the cheapest thing to go to. The money is tight, so I might wait on that. But there's several other things I want to do, which are less costly out here. So I hope, fingers crossed, we'll be back to Milwaukee sometime this year. Maybe closer to the holiday season. I did the sort of COVID area, COVID era lights thing where they had like 3 different parks that had lights because you couldn't really do a lot of stuff inside in the 2020, so they had these little outdoor displays at 3 different parks, and I walked that. That was pretty cool. But I would like to see what else I can do around Milwaukee around the holiday season. That'd be kind of nice. If I can't get down into Chicago or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't. I was hoping to get back to Chicago by this point. I haven't. I have one video coming out. I don't even know. I don't think I've officially edited it yet, but I will eventually have a video coming out where I went to Chicago with the family. So basically, they could spend my money over at Water Tower Place. That was not a cheap. That was not a cheap day for me, but the kids and the wife had a blast. I watched my credit card go down there, but yeah, that was really the last time I've been to Chicago. So I need to. That was a couple months or so now ago. Hoping to get back. I haven't got back, so I don't know. I might have another fall adventure. I did a little fall adventure around this time last year, which was pretty nice. Very similar weather like this, where it was fall but still pretty warm. So I don't know. I wanted to do that. I've been wanting to do another Michiana, which is a little acronym for the Southwest Michigan, Northwest Indiana area around South Bend. I want to get back to my casino out there. I don't know when. It's just the time it takes to get out to Indiana these days for me, being in McHenry, plus all the construction on 294 is just 294 gives me a real headache trying to run out there, so I haven't been in a rush to get back there. But so I think we're getting close to I-43 up here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I-43. I had to take some water there. You guys are helping make this trip go quick, though. So, yeah, we're kind of. I think now, I guess I can say we're in the suburbs of Milwaukee. I don't know. Can't really tell from the map, but I think we're getting closer now. There you go. Got our Amazon truck over there with Wisconsin license plate. All right, my phone's actually doing good. It's keeping cool. It's actually going up a little bit, so that's good. I have my little. This is my cool little Anchor. A little bigger than I expected when I bought it. I had a tiny little one for many, many years. Really, since I started this channel, I got this little, this guy here, Anchor, and it's very helpful for my vlogs again because the video, even take a regular video, it's gonna suck through batteries so quick. So. I might have to utilize that at some point when I go in the mall. For the first time, we're probably not going to need it, but it's just going to be the first video that I do here where we're going to pull up to is going to be rather quick. I just want to show you guys 1 or 2 things. And main reason I'm doing this, well, besides to show you guys the one particular thing up there, there's a very big thing at this shopping center that's really cool. And I want to show you guys. I'm hoping it's operational. I don't know if it will be on this early, but there's something really cool there. But I've been discussing in a lot of my mall videos, some you haven't seen yet, about. And I do. You will start to hear me talk about mixed-use development soon, because I think. So I was gonna release it today, but then I had to get out for doing all this today, so I didn't release that video. But then tomorrow morning, I'm gonna release my return to the North Lake house, and me just kind of I'm digging through my closets and stuff. Not a lot has changed with the house. still a lot of work to go with that, but I kind of dig through it. I actually, I didn't really think about it at the time. I do run across something really old, that like from the 80s in my childhood past that actually you miss, I think, would appreciate. I didn't think of it at the time when I filmed it, but then when I went back and edited this thing, because I don't wait to edit the personal vlogs, the house videos and stuff like that. For current news stuff going on in my life, I want to get that video on sooner, so I make a priority to edit and upload that. That's why that's coming out even though I'm still releasing videos that I did from back in June right now. But I ran across something that you'll see in the video. I showed to my dad. I don't know what he's going to do with it, but if he wants to keep it right now, I think it's still in the house. But I ran across something that actually now I look back and oh, this reminds me of my friend this. So you might enjoy that, but kind of going back into a little bit more of an expressway thing. But yeah, I was looking back at my videos again, kind of my lineup of what's coming up. I usually have about an average of 8 to 10 videos fully edited and ready to go. I would like to have a little bit more of a buffer than that, believe me. Why I still feel like I need to get caught up, but again, kind of reviewing that. I was actually last night. I did edit another one. I have to go, so I'll do my editing on it, and then once I do the edit, get through Movie Maker, I will run through it one more time before I do the save to MP4 format or whatever it is, the video format, 1080p format through Movie Maker. I will do a full edit through that, a second run through, and then upload it to, save it on the computer in the movie format before I upload it. But I have about 8 or so of those, usually roughly, that are fully edited and ready to go at any given time. But I got a release tomorrow morning. Got to finally release the North Lake House one, get that one out, and then you will hear me discuss, because then after that I have the 2-part video at Hawthorne. And so the wife, yes, I will let her know. I will let my wife know about that event. The only thing I've discussed with my wife now here is that I don't really talk too much about it on the channel, because she doesn't really necessarily want me to discuss it a lot, but she does have MS, so walking is kind of a challenge for certain distances for her. So she kind of has to limit her walking. That's one of the reasons why, besides heat being an issue, but the legs can't do a lot of walking for extended periods. She does have some aids to help her with that. She finally, kind of got that, but she's not totally dependent on. She's not to that point where she's not dependent on those aids, the walking aids, but she's got some very good medicine. Fusions and stuff like that to help with that. Not cheap process for that stuff, but you gotta have good insurance to pay for those things. But she gets those infusions to help her with that. But so she may or may not join on that, but I will definitely discuss that with her. I actually do have a friend too that I bowl with and has been on my videos, but she doesn't necessarily like to be on videos, but she might actually be interested in your groups as well. So I'm going to bring that up to her.
In half a mile, turn right onto US 18, Les Paul Parkway.
She's kind of like my bestie, as I call her. She's hung out with the family quite a bit, and we've done some adventures and stuff like that. But yeah, she kind of likes to stay in the background and so. All right, we're getting a bitch, but she has a backstory as well that I will discuss in email sometime. I don't think she'd want me to put
turn
it
right onto
publicly,
US 18, Les Paul Parkway.
She has a messy past with an ex. We'll just say that. So, but I was kind of her bestie that
continue
helped her
on
through that
US
process,
18 for 4 miles.
Stuck around with her when she was going through. Me and my family were kind of there for her, you know. But she's in a much better place now, so doing much better now. It's got another good relationship now, finally. So we're glad for her. But she definitely would have stories to share with your friends. So. But yeah, well, I'll bring up the walk to my wife. I'm going to mention it to my friend as well, and see who's interested in what. But I will definitely, when I email you back, I will double check on the dates and times, just because October is going to be a very interesting month for me. So, and we will see. But yeah, I will I'm always interested in meeting people, even though I'm kind of an awkward introvert at first. But once I get comfortable with you, I'm definitely a chatterbox for sure. But yeah, see, and actually the AC's been working really good on this car now. But yeah, like when that condenser decides to go off and it's just blowing warm air, you know, for me and for most people, it's like, okay, yeah, it's a little annoying or whatever. But you know, someone with MS basically will feel the heat. It will feel about 2 times warmer to her than it will to like me and you and other. Yeah, so it's just kind of. I got a couple quotes. I just need to have the extra money, you know. Running 2 older vehicles like I am, there's always something, you know. These vehicles always need tires, or they need an alternator, or, you know, I gotta get a sway bar or some kind of suspension thing to kind of help with the little bit bumps in the current, you know, in my smaller car. And, you know, that's always something on it. So you kind of do priorities, but hopefully I can get this AC fixed soon. Oh, Pizza Ranch. Oh, that's I don't know where I'm gonna eat today. I need to eat lunch somewhere, but that's a cool like pizza buffet place, if I remember right. Like oh, what's that? Oh god, okay. I can't think of it now. That from the 90s, the pizza buffet place now. Oh god, I used to go to that. There was one in Villa Park I'd go to all the time, but that's something like that, except a lot better. But at some point, I think it's kind of a sit-down thing. I do the fast food mostly because I feel awkward, like going to sit-down places that have like waiters and waitresses by myself. I don't know. I just always felt awkward doing that, but so I like to be able to take the family to these things. But yeah, I heard that Pizza Ranch place is actually pretty cool. So, and yeah, I think it's like a pizza buffet type deal. So I heard that's pretty cool. So someday I'll check that out. Probably gonna end up doing the food court. I did eat a little bit before I left the house, so I didn't know how well it would be like me, like if the live stream would work, if I parked and went into the quick trip or something. I don't know. So if that was, if the live stream would still go on. So yeah, this AC is actually working really good right now, thankfully. This gets warmer later. We'll see if it'll continue to work. We're definitely in the suburbs now. I don't actually know what town we're in right now, though. We still got an estimated time of 11:06, so we're getting closer. Alright, the phone is charging up slow, albeit slow, but it's charging up, so we're fine. I'm going to leave that alone. It's usually not too bad, although this is the first time I'm really testing it with a live stream in the car, but, you know, it can be, you know, okay usually if it's not directly in the sun, and then it's usually okay. But right now the sun's kind of at a different angle, so I think that's helping it. But we're at East 18, East 59, North 164. We're definitely gonna be a little more traffic as we get closer to the burbs here. But we're gonna, our first stop is gonna be in, well, you'll find out soon enough, but it's in Brookfield. Brookfield, Wisconsin, not Brookfield, Illinois. So I know some of you who are probably going to watch this later and be like, oh, Brookfield, Wisconsin, I know where he's going. And yes, you are right. I am going to go to the mall in Brookfield, Wisconsin again. That video did really well in views. I'm not expecting much to change, but my first stop, I've never done before. This is not too far from that mall. That's why we're going to go to the mall, but we're not going to Brookfield first. So, in Brookfield, but a little different place. But Oh, Golden Corral. There you go. That's another buffet thing I need to do. I need to go back to Golden Corral. So where we are, Greenfield Avenue. There is the mall, South Ridge in Greenfield, Wisconsin. We're not going there today. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like pressing the button to my hair again. We're not going to Greenfield Mall, South Ridge Mall in Greenfield today. I've done that one twice now at this point. I've covered it pretty well. I don't think I'm going to need to do it. That's a very healthy, thriving mall. I don't think I need to cover that one for a while, but
in a quarter mile, use the right 2 lanes to turn right onto East Main Street.
Okay, I guess we gotta go to Main Street. You guys are probably hearing my GPS in the background, I would assume, so I have no clue if that actually goes through to the stream or not, but you guys might know there is one other, there might be more, but there's 2 thriving malls in Milwaukee area. One being Southridge, and then one.
Use the right 2 lanes to turn right onto East Main Street.
Third stop today. So we actually are getting pretty close now at this point. I don't know if we're officially in Brookfield.
Continue on East Main Street for 3/4 of a mile.
Yeah. But there's 2 thriving malls, and I think in my Southridge video, my second one, I sort of discussed that I didn't go to that one. That we're gonna go to today because there was, I need like a Bath and Body Works, and that mall didn't have it. So again, all 3 of these places we're stopping at is not too far from each other. So, but it's like one of those things. Like, yeah, I have such a backlog. I don't need to do 3 videos. Believe me, I do not need to do 3 videos. But all 3 are places I want to go to, and all 3 are very close to each other. So whatever, let's just get them all done. Like I said, I might at some point here and there take a little extra break from releasing just so I can focus on editing, get caught up on that. But all right, well, thank you for checking us out. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of
in a quarter mile, slight right onto US 18 East, Eastmoreland Boulevard.
I will definitely email you back once I can, and I will send you a text or something later, just kind of let you know how the day is going. We'll go from there. The live stream might be ended by the time you come back, because we're only about
slight right onto US 18 East, Eastmoreland Boulevard.
So yeah, we are getting close. Kind of a weird intersection here.
Continue on US 18 East for 1 mile.
Yeah, we're kind of in this area now. They got all these like frontage roads and stuff. We're definitely in the suburbs of Milwaukee. I think we're officially in Brookfield now. Waukesha is just a little bit too.
Continue on US 18 East for 1
we're
mile.
At East 18. This is the major sort of thoroughfare of the western suburbs of Milwaukee, so this is kind of a big road. Yeah, just down the road here a little bit is Interstate. Okay, I know where I'm at now. Interstate I-94 is just ahead, and I think we gotta go left a little bit. I think I forget how this is kind of a weird interchange through here, but yeah. But I think the live stream will be done by the time you get done from your call or break, but. Let's see, but yeah, we're almost here. Yeah, we're doing the malls today. I kind of want, there is a nature thing I did want to do in this area, but I think it's a little warm, and I might just, time-wise, I just might save that, so I don't have to rush through. I'll save that for another day. But yeah, Brookfield, Wisconsin is, and I'll discuss this when I do the vlog, but Brookfield, Wisconsin is a cool little town. Like, again, I always say these things, if I ever moved to Wisconsin in this area, I would live here. If I moved this Wisconsin, I'm probably never going to live in Wisconsin as much as I would love to. It's probably never going to happen. But this is yet another situation that I would say, if I ever moved up to the Milwaukee area, I would probably move up to Brookfield. Because this is like, I almost want to call this like a little mini Schaumburg. I don't know, but if that would be accurate. But like, there's everything out here. And it's very easy to get to Milwaukee, very easy to get to Waukesha. It's just everything you could want, shopping-wise, eating-wise, grocery store-wise. Everything is out here in Brookfield. I mean, it's crazy. Like, it would be a fun area to live in, I think, you know. I don't know the towns too well out here. There might be better ones, and they're, you know, I do not expect, if I ever do move to Wisconsin, it's gonna be like right over the border from Illinois probably, but something like Genoa City or whatever, but like, just one of those, like, yeah, I want to live
In a
down
quarter
here.
mile, use the right lane to continue on US 18 East.
It'd be fun to be out in Brookfield, so, and you get easy access to all the interstates out here, and you just continue straight. And we should be turning soon here. I think we're basically here. Do we have to get in the right
Use
lane?
the right lane to continue on US 18 East.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've been out here, but I think we're gonna have to turn right here. Yeah, we're down to...
In a quarter mile, turn right onto High Street.
Well, thank you all for watching, and everyone who does watch this later, I appreciate it. If you want to, you know, help fund the travels, or at least give $1 or $2 to pay for the gas, I'm just saying, hey, leave those super stickers, whatever is available. I don't honestly even know what is offered to you, but if you ever feel like contributing, I will always appreciate it. Obviously, need to get up to at least the $100 mark with all that before I actually get a payout from Google. But I won't be able to enjoy it right away, but eventually I will be able to get your stuff. But yeah, like, there's a lot of stuff going on out here. Like, they're always building stuff out here. It's absolutely crazy. There's a Residence Inn, Courtyard Marriott. They're building tons of apartments around here. And actually, I think that area right over there where those apartments are, again, mixed use. Mixed use, I think, technically has to have apartments. I don't know if that's an official thing. That's something I want to discuss at some point, is about mixed use. And do malls always need to have apartments attached to them? And honestly, I think I kind of get it. You know, because malls are not like the money makers they used to be. So, you know, when property owners are looking to develop something, they're like, you know, we can, especially in this day and age, we can probably get a whole lot more, you know, as far as it comes to like rent than it will be, you know, people spending money at the malls. So I do get it. I don't like it, but I do get it. And yeah, everyone needs apartments for sure, but I'm just, you know, not thrilled that the old malls are going away, but and at the speed especially that it's taking to redevelop some of the mixed-use areas in Chicagoland that the malls are replacing. But I think we just it says we gotta turn to High Street, so I think we are definitely here. Oh, actually, we could have just turned in there. Okay. That would have taken us there, too. Yeah, this is definitely where we're going.
At the light, turn right onto High Street, then continue straight to stay on High Street.
Yeah, no, we are here. Welcome, everyone, to the corners of Brookfield.
Continue straight to stay on High Street, then your destination will be on the left.
Yes, this is an actual mixed-use development. And yeah, this is what they're kind of trying to turn all the malls into, is stuff like this. And it's been a day or two since I've been here. Yeah, it's been a while. We're gonna take a walk through, do a quick little vlog. I'm gonna show off something which you can kind of see up ahead here. This is the main thing I wanted to show you guys, but I'm gonna still do an official video. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna park here though, but see that big TV? Yeah, they got a big TV here. The last time I was here, they it's got to be an easy parking spot somewhere around here. The last time I was here, they actually had like a football game going on. It's been a couple of years, so I think they have more parking over here. parking spot over here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I know obviously not a lot of people can check out the live stream, you know, right away, but if you watch this later, you should still be able to leave me a comment and let me know if you want me to do more drives like this. You know, if I'm not taking a road trip, I can, you know, do local things around town or whatever. I don't know. Some of the McHenry countryside. I don't know. Just let me know what you're interested in. And seeing if you want me to do this again. I'm happy to do this as long as my phone behaves. And overall, I think we did good. I think we may have lost our connection at least once, but a lot better than I thought it was. All right, so we're gonna switch over. There we go. We did it. All right, cool. All right, get rid of my Google Maps. I think we're good. Thank you guys for watching. Someone came back. Unfortunately, you just came back in order for me to end the live stream. So this will get uploaded at some point. It takes a while for this to process and then upload to the video stream. It's like private, and then I got to. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing figuring out how for me to get my video up onto the channel once this is done. But eventually, you will see this. Oh, hello. Oh, you came back, miss. Well, thank you for coming. You just made it at the end of the live stream. So you may not actually know now. You may have missed me where I'm at right now, but let's real quick here. I'm gonna show you guys. I'll show you, miss. Where I'm at. Come on in. Sorry about that. There we go. That's the little one. All right, we are at the corners of Brookfield. This is a mixed-use development. Got apartments, shops, and stuff. This is what they are turning into. They're turning the malls into at some point. Well, one already exists, and it's here in Brookfield. This is a really cool little shopping area. They got a giant TV over there. Nice little sort of, I guess, kind of green space. I'm going to show you guys all this eventually in the vlog. All right, we made it. All right, thank you guys for watching, and look forward to updates soon. Like I said, tomorrow morning the North Lake video will finally be out, and we will finally get that out to you guys. And look for more live streams, and of course some community posts. And as I might do a picture or two from my mall visits today, maybe a short. We shall see, but we're gonna get this day started up here in the Milwaukee suburbs. Thank you for watching.